Now we do have some time for some Q&A, and you have submitted some questions so far. And Lou, I have the first one here for you. What happens to save packlets and predictive interface learning if you clear cache, reset preferences, or in case of trouble, you have to reinstall Mathematica 9?
Right. So it is the case that this information is stored in one of the Mathematica's preferences location. The kernel can tell you that location if you evaluate $user base directory. Inside of $user base directory are several directories. The location for packlets, the packlets repository is in that location in a subdirectory named packlets. The caches and preferences is not, in fact, where the learning is kept. The learning is kept in $user base directory system resources or system files. So if you just do a typical cache clearing, preference clearing set, that all of the learned behaviors will still be there, all of your downloaded packlets, not just the predictive interface packlet, but Wolfram Alpha packlet, the country data packlets, and other data packlets will still be there. They won't need to be downloaded again. If they do ever need to be downloaded again, that happens seamlessly, automatically. You don't have to take any action to make that happen. Yeah.
It's all in the background.
Yeah.
Well, great. Now, Ian, is it possible to use the more advanced feature of autocompletion, namely the template completion and option completion, with user-defined functions?
In version 9, no. As we were building it, some of the tooling to make that happen was non-trivial, but we absolutely do plan on making that happen in future versions. It just didn't make it for version 9.
Okay, well, great. And Nick, I have a question here about units. Is it planned to have a way to enter abbreviated units without Wolfram Alpha? Is quantity, bracket, meter the only way?
So there are definitely plans to expand the way that we handle unit interpretation locally. One of the problems with unit shorthand names is that there's oftentimes a lot of conflicts. When you have lots and lots of units, there may be a common, M is generally understood to be meters, but in some cases it's interpreted as miles. So what we're doing, and what the system we have set up with Wolfram Alpha lets us do, is we can actually see how people are using units, see what's coming up commonly and where we have conflicts, and that way we can improve it in the future. But we're definitely looking at other ways of handling things locally without having to go onto the internet and be able to interpret units in a more shorthand notation form.
Okay, well guys, those are just two big new features inside Mathematica 9, the predictive interface and units. Any other final thoughts you guys want to pass along?
Well, I think that it's very important for us at Wolfram Research to get feedback from people. I mean, we try to build things that we think you would want to use because we use them ourselves. We are very firm believers in sort of eating our own dog food, as it were. And so we've been working on these features for some time, building them up ourselves. But we do want to hear what people think of them. So please use the feedback interfaces. Contact us in any of the modes that you can, and let us know what you think.
Well, and it's safe to say too that for years now, with the requests of wanting to have this feature, wanting to have that feature, we do listen to that. We do listen to what users want to have, and then that's how the predictive interface can actually come to life, and how units can actually come to life. And with your feedback on the new features that are already in there, they're just going to get better with time. And again, the Documentation Center is a great place to answer simple questions. There's great examples in there. There's some new guides, some new walkthroughs. I highly encourage you to check them out.